João Chanoca here, back to another video. Uh, Damn, I struggle a lot doing videos, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to help myself because I know that I need to express myself better. And in this video, I'm gonna talk you some tips for you guys to maybe improve yourself in life. Obviously, these tips are not going to apply to everybody, but if I can help one of you guys out there, that's all it matters to me. I'm helping myself and I'm helping you guys. So the first thing that I want to talk about is to, in life, not just to do things because you are obligated to, you know do things like you have to enjoy life in everything. You have to see the positive in stuff. Don't be a hater. And I'm trying to say, like, don't just do things because you're obligated to. For example, as a teenager, I bet that many of you just go to school because they are obligated, That's just a quick example. And you have to realize that your future is probably going to come from school. So you have to see something that you enjoy out of school, like a department like maths, languages, sciences. You know, at some point in your life, you have to make decisions and follow one of those areas. And if you don't enjoy your work in the future, then that will be a massive problem for you because you'll be constantly unhappy about your job. So try to see the positive in school, in life, that you enjoy it, because in these days you don't really know what the future has to offer us. So you might as well just enjoy your day at the time. And if you're not enjoying school, you're wasting a big part of your day. I just want to say that school is a big old chunk of your day. So just go to your class and enjoy wherever your teacher has to offer you, has to teach you. So just try to be interested in what they are teaching you. That will probably help you a lot. Because when I was in school, if I was not interested in some subject, then most of the times my notes were low as hell. My grades were low. However, in the things that I was mainly interested, like lessons were much faster for me. I could pass them with much ease. You know what I mean? They didn't cost me as much to just watch them and sit there in that class. And when I got home, I was kind of, interested about going back to that thing that maybe I didn't really got it right during the class. Mind breaks. And just another thing. If you're a teenager, obviously you should have hobbies. And I advise you to have hobbies, because I know that school for a lot of you is very stressful. It was very stressful for me as well. So it's important to have hobbies. Try to, like I said, just enjoy life. Just try to release a little bit of that stress that you may have from school during your days. But always put school first. Study for school and do things for school first. Then hobbies. Like football, tennis, whatever, music, wherever. It's important to have one hobby, just release a bit of that stress if you're a stressful person as me. Second thing that I want to talk about, you guys, is take action. You probably heard that a million times, but here's what I have to say. Here's my perspective. Like, it's important to have an image of what you want to do before doing something. It's important to think a little bit about it, but if you're like constantly overthinking and stuff, you're gonna probably end up missing chances, and you know, in life, and you gotta come to a point where you have to take action. You know, you can't be always thinking about. I know that many of you are like um, nervous about other people's opinions and all of that stuff, but you can't really think about what other people are going to think of you. Because, point one, if you are just doing something from the scratch or just trying to play something, you're gonna fail, you're gonna suck at it, you know? You're not gonna instantly be good. So, what does it matter? Other people's opinions. Like, you can hear people like saying that you're bad at it, but it doesn't matter, you know? You are there to have fun, okay? If you're doing a hobby, if you're playing something, you are there to have some fun, to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your life, you know? Don't think too much about what other people are going to say, you know? Just do your work, just be yourself, okay? Uh, like when I was in school, I used to get a lot stressed, like for some oral representations, and this is one of the reasons that I'm recording videos, you know, to express myself better. Uh, but it will come to a point, you know, where I'll just get constantly stressed, and it just didn't help, you know. It doesn't help to get stressed. You should be relaxed, obviously focused, but shouldn't really be thinking about what other people are going to think about you if that makes you stressed, you know? You know what I mean? Alright. Like some ways that I used to not get that much stressed is just thinking about all the possibilities, everything that could happen in there while I was doing my presentation. Like, if I fail, is that going to have that much of uh, is that going to be important to me? Is that going to affect uh, my you know my grades? If you failed once, it's not going to affect you in the long run. Like in the secondary, in high school, at least in Portugal, you are evaluated in those 3 years. You know, if you fuck it up once, it's not going to affect you as much, okay? So, and even if that is the case, you can always make it better next time, okay? It's not going to be the end of the world. If you do fail once, fail is something that does characterize us humans, you know? We do fail and we learn from failing, okay? So uh, don't overthink that, okay? And the second way that I used to relax myself is just training and meditating. Meditating is probably was and it was really important to me, and it still is very important to me, because there are times where before going to bed, before like a day that's going to be important to me, sometimes I get stressed, and meditating to me just helps me relax. Obviously, when you start meditating, it's not gonna have the same effect that it has to me right now. It comes with practice. you know? And meditation is basically trying to get everything out of your brain and just try to focus on your breathing in order for yourself to relax. If you are not thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, you don't have motives to be stressed. Try to just relax your body. It doesn't really matter if you're standing up, just if you're like sat down, if you're lying down, it doesn't matter, just be in a comfortable position. Because meditation should help you relax, and if you're not relaxed when you're, sat down, it's not gonna have that much effect on you. I probably can make a whole video about this. I like to talk. That's one of the reasons that I'm actually one of the other reasons that I'm actually doing this, because I love to talk, and I'm a person that thinks a lot. Like I said, it helps me to get relaxed and focused, and just enjoy life. Because if you're stressed the whole day, you're probably not enjoying as much your life. You never know what the future is going to hold to you. So it's important you just live a day at a time. Just think positive in life. Just have some good vibes, okay? The other thing that I want to talk about. By the way, I forgot to mention something. Obviously, if you're constantly overthinking stuff and not making decisions, if you're constantly getting nervous, you obviously the success of yours is gonna be lower. You're gonna come to a time you're like constantly overthinking. You're gonna miss chances. You're not gonna be doing as well. So you should really think about all of that. It like being pressured and being constantly stressed doesn't help you. And most of the times, at least most of the times, it doesn't help you. Okay, the third thing that I want to talk about is that time is very, very precious. Like, once you're a kid, you probably heard that, you're gonna have time to do everything in life. But that's just not really the case, is it? Right now, when you are in school, you don't have all that time to just play games and study for like 8 hours a day or something like that. You shouldn't really study 8 hours per day, just as a quick note. But you really don't um, have that much time to do everything that you want. In the end, you want to have 24 days, 24 hours in your day. So the point that I want to make with this, it's that if you're going to study, for example, it's very important to make some breaks, to do some breaks, not constantly studying for a long period of time in just one set, because you're probably not gonna be as much focused towards the end of that time. So it's important for you to do some breaks in order for you to keep your maximum concentration whenever you are studying. So what I try to do is I try to divide things for like hours, like this hour I'm gonna do this, these other hours I'm gonna do that. Like that it helps me a lot, because look, if I am like not that motivated to study, I'm just going to focus. I'm just going to give everything that I have for those 30 minutes, 60 minutes. And then I'll move on to something that's not probably as stressful for me. Like I'll play some drums, I'll just, watch some videos, just relax myself. I'll go just play some pool or some snooker. I actually have a table. A pool table, you know? So just keep that in mind. It's much better to have 2-3 hours on your day that you constantly focus on the job than just trying to have a whole afternoon of studies and not being as much concentrated, you know? You know what I mean? It's much more helpful. That's just a quick example, you know? Just try to not waste time, you know? If you're going to do something, just be focused on that thing. If you're going to have lessons, just just focus on those lessons. Just trying to enjoy those lessons, like I said, you know. Just another quick thing before I end the video. Another thing that I want to talk about to you guys is that you don't really have to manage every single hour of your day like you wanted to, you know. You don't really have to. Don't be that restricted to what you're trying to do in that time, okay? It's not important, just get things done and enjoy life, okay? All that. Here's a quick example. If I am like really motivated to study, if I'm like enjoy that or enjoy something as much, I'm gonna prolong that a little bit, a little bit longer, okay? I'm not gonna be restricted to what I was thinking about, at least if I have that next time free, if I don't like classes next or something along those lines. If I have the next hour free, I'm going to put some dedications toward that, something that I am enjoying it, especially if it's something productive like studying or something else. I don't know. Doing some work, you know what I mean? Something highly productive. That means a lot. Because maybe in the next time that you're going to do that thing, maybe you're not gonna be as motivated, or maybe you're gonna lose the track of what you're thinking back in the other time, in the other day, you know what I mean? So don't be that restricted to managing your time. It's not that helpful in some situations, okay? That was just a quick example. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you want, subscribe, because I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate that. If I help one of you guys, just comment down below and leave a like. You can follow me on Instagram. I basically only have Instagram and Facebook, but Facebook is more private, okay? If you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free to. Maybe I'll start to be more active on there and try to help you guys. Like if you want to message something to me, like I have this problem, what your advices on that, you can say that to me directly through Instagram, I'll leave it down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you that are watching this video. Don't forget to turn on that bell, I think that's how you say it, to turn on post notifications. I will try to be regular on this channel, and I'll see you soon. Peace. By the way, don't forget to enjoy your life, okay? Enjoy one day at a time, and that's basically it. Enjoy your life.